Hello, welcome to another edition of Arsenal Match TV. My name is Tops, and today I'm going to be talking about the Premier League game, Arsenal versus Everton. Now, I was gassed for this game. Before the game, I'm thinking I'm going to see Aubameyang make his debut, home debut in this game. I'm thinking I'm going to see Henry Mkhitaryan make his home debut as well. Oh, so excited. I've seen the team line up, and I wasn't sure that Aubameyang was going to start because obviously Arsene Wenger said he was been a bit ill this week. But for me, he started the game, and I'm like, yes. Mkhitaryan started the game. I'm like, come on, let's make a decent start. All the fans, I felt like there was a sense of excitement back at the Emirates again for the first time in ages, literally, because we've actually got something to look forward to. Two superstars that we've not seen play before, and we're looking forward to seeing how they did. And we started this game off with a bang. Got, 1-0 up in the first 6-7 minutes. Fantastic link-up play. It was a ball into Aubameyang and a first-time pass. I don't know how he did it. First-time pass into the path of Mkhitaryan. Knew exactly where he was. And I think this is the first sign of their link-up play from Dortmund, because he just knew exactly where he was going to run to. Played him in, and it was a delicious ball by Mkhitaryan into the path of Aaron Ramsey, who had an easy finish to make it 1-0 to Arsenal. Fantastic goal from an Arsenal point of view. And then we just made it 2-0 straight after that. It was a corner that came in. Good leaping header from Mustafi into the path of Koscielny, who had a free header at the back post to make it 2-0 to Arsenal. Fantastic stuff. I think this was in the 13th minute. So we're already 2-0 up. And Everton, they looked to be on the ropes, to be honest with you. They didn't know, I didn't know what they were doing, what their formation was. I think they were playing 3 at the back, but their centre-backs were being pulled all over the shop with the movement of Mkhitaryan, the movement of Aubameyang. We actually had some lightning pace up front. And shortly after that, we made it 3-0. It was Iwobi that passed the ball back to Aaron Ramsey, who took a touch and then had a shot. And he took a massive deflection off Mangala, to be fair. Maybe Pickford could have done a better job, but it went into the back of the net to make it 3-0. And you couldn't say that it flattered us, because we were all over Everton, literally peppering them, attack, attack, attack. And it was such a nice change, because it wasn't the normal sideward passing. It was, possession football, but it had a bit of penetration. It had a bit of, purpose about it. Someone was making a run, or someone would take on a fullback. I mean, I actually seen Bellerin take on his fullback and put a ball in. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, why do you do this more often every game? This is what we want to see. We want to see you going forward and not doing the safe option, which is passing side to side. So, yeah, 3-0. This is after probably about 18, 19 minutes. Similar to the game against Crystal Palace. We started the game quite fast, and they couldn't live with us, Everton. They really couldn't. They were getting, pulled out of position every single time. And shortly after, we made it 4-0. But before that, I'd have to say Theo Walcott, thought he had a decent game overall for Everton, to be fair. He was played through one-on-one with our goal. Decided to cut back on his right foot, and it's a magnificent block from Mustafi. But there was warning signs there that Everton's pace with the front three of Balassi, Walcott and Nias, it was going to be a problem. But we're already 3-0 up at this stage, and we suddenly and soonly made it 4-0. And oh my God, this link-up play, oh my Lord. So basically, it was Mkhitaryan who played a through ball to Aubameyang, and the finish, oh, delightful, delicious, exquisite finish by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It feels so good saying his name, knowing he's an Arsenal player. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Beautiful stuff. Yes, it was offside, but we've had, the offside goals that have been scored against us. Manchester City comes to mind. So, yeah, we get one in the end. We get one. So, as I said, it was a brilliant finish. Past the keeper, chipped, dinked it. I've seen him do this quite a lot at Dortmund, and he did it for us today at Arsenal. And it's 4-0. He scored on his debut. Fantastic. Another assist for Mkhitaryan. That was 2 at this point. And it's 4-0 at half-time. We could have made it 5-0. Monreal had a header that hit the post, and then he had another shot that was blocked. It was just all Arsenal that first half. Some of the most breathtaking football I've seen in a while. It's ironic that I'm wearing the old, invincible Arsenal retro shirt, because this performance reminded me of some of the performances that we had during that time. Just the pace, the movement, the power, the speed, all in the attack. It was just brilliant stuff, and it was 4-0 at half-time. Second half was a little bit different, and it was similar to how the Crystal Palace game went. When you're 4-0 up at half-time, in a Premier League game, which is very rare, but luckily for us it's happened in back-to-back home games. You know, it's hard to keep the momentum and keep scoring more goals, I guess, because naturally the team that are 4-0 down would have got an absolute bollocking from Big Sam, I can guarantee you that. And then they came out and they were a bit more organised. Ben Davies came on and they looked a bit more assured in their back line. I think they changed the formation to 4 at the back, and it definitely suited them better than the 3 they were playing. And yeah, they were on top of us, to be fair, and I think we invited the pressure on. And this is probably the one criticism I have of Arsenal. We don't have that destroyer in midfield to win the ball back when we're under pressure. And they just kept having possession of the ball. We'd, get it back and then we'd lose it quite quickly, and then they'd try and attack us. And they had a chance where it was a great ball, I think, from Theo Walcott into the path of Nias, who hit the post. So they were warning us that they might score. Walcott came off to a warm reception. I agree with that. Theo Walcott obviously is gone now, but no bad feelings. He's never a bad man of the club, so he got clapped off, and fair play to that for the Arsenal fans and the Everton fans for doing that. And I think Calvert-Lewin came on, and he actually made it 4-1. It was a cross that came in, and Colasin actually came on for Monreal, because I think he had a little bit of a niggle at half time. He didn't jump, and Calvert-Lewin anticipated it, jumped ahead of him and scored. It was a decent header, to be fair, to make it 4-1. Cech had to come off because of the collision he had with Nias when he hit the post, so he had to come off, and Ospina came on. And then Jack Wilshere came on, which I was glad, because we missed him in the last game when we lost 3-1 to Swansea. And then we made it 5-1. It was another brilliant cutback ball by Mkhitaryan into the path of Aaron Ramsey, who used the pace of the ball to just guide it into the back of the net. Great finish, great pass to make it 5-1. Fantastic. Mkhitaryan with 3 assists. This guy is a baller, man. I don't care what anyone tells me. He is an absolute top-class player. And we're seeing it now in this, his home debut. Hopefully Arsenal can get the best out of him. It's a brilliant start. 3 assists already. He looks like he suits our attacking play and football. And yeah, I'm excited, man. This is brilliant stuff. And a fantastic goal by Ramsey, his 3rd one. Hat-trick for Ramsey, first career hat-trick for him, so credit to him coming back from injury. He gets hat-trick in his home game, and I'm happy for him that he did that. And he luckily for Ramsey, he scored, and literally second after he got subbed off. The sub was already planned for Wilshere to come on, and Ramsey put it into the back of the net to make it 5-1 on the day and get the match ball, and that's how it finished, 5-1. Brilliant stuff from Arsenal, breathtaking football, I've got to say. But, this is Arsenal. We've done this before, Obviously, we battered Crystal Palace and then ended up losing our next Premier League game to, I think, Swansea or whatever. So, we just need to be consistent. It is a massive game next week against Tottenham Hotspur, the North London derby. Spurs, we beat them 2-0 in the home fixture. So, we're playing them at Wembley. So, we need another massive performance. And yeah, I've got to say also, shout out to iwboi. He's been getting a lot of stick, rightly so, because I don't think he's been very good recently. But I thought he was fantastic in this game. He actually had some end product. Everything he did had a purpose. He wasn't just running into dark, blind alleys. He was getting the ball, passing it off. And he was contributing to some of our one-touch football that we were playing and some of the intricate passes that we were doing. So fair credit to him. I thought he was brilliant. Obviously, Mkhitaryan. Glad that Aubameyang scored on his debut. Aaron Ramsey was brilliant. Got 3 goals. Yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Hopefully we can keep this up. I'm not going to count my chickens before I hatch. I know it's Arsenal. We're probably going to lose another game, obviously, of course. But in terms of this game and regards to how I'm feeling with this game, fantastic. Absolutely buzzing. But yeah, that's been my review of the game. 5-1. Please like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you thought of the game, if you thought it was a brilliant performance, because I certainly did. But yeah, that's been my review. Arsenal Match TV. Come on, you.